Alright guys, welcome back to another episode, and today we're going to be talking about something slightly different, not camera gear today, but some EDC. It's basically just more gear. First off, I like carrying a watch, I like wearing a watch, and mine is a G-Shock. The reason for it is because I want something durable, I want something that I can knock about, something that I wouldn't care about getting scratched, and is exactly that. It is simple, it's utilitarian, it's discreet, it's all black. In the camera world we like to talk about things being built like a tank, but this is genuinely built like a tank. Like, I could drop it, no problem. It's completely fine. On top of that, it's also completely waterproof, so I can go swimming with it when I'm on holiday. Yeah, an absolute beast. Up next, my wallet. Quite a lot of the items I'm going to show you today were actually Kickstarter backed or Indigo backed. Basically they were crowdfunded, and back in the day I didn't realize that Kickstarter projects were basically a gamble, and with all three of these products I'm going to show you, I've been really lucky and they've all managed to survive and not piss off all the customers, and this is one of them. This is an absolute game changer. For the longest time, I don't know how about you guys, I think every man on the planet struggles to find the perfect wallet for them. In the photography and the videography world, the perfect camera bag does not exist, and likewise for every man, the perfect slim wallet doesn't exist. That is what I thought until I came across this one. This is the Mini Speed wallet from Frenchy company. It's a small independent leather goods company, wallet company from Colombia, I think. In the past I've had wallets from Bellroy, a whole bunch of different wallets, and this one just, in my opinion, smashes it out the park. One is tiny, it is so small, takes up absolutely no space, but what makes it so good is the fact that you can keep whole notes without having to fold them. The thing with other slim wallets is that you have to, if you want to carry notes, you have to fold them, and that's the only way you're going to fit them into a wallet that has a really small footprint. But with this one, it is really fast to get your money in and out just like that, and you don't have to fold it. They also have the pull tags to get your cards out really quickly, quick access, really fast. And I can hold about 10 cards easily. Not that I would ever. I have about 6 cards in there, and I keep a wad of cash in there, no problem. Not that I ever carry that much cash, but the option is there. It has a really satisfying magnetic flap, so it shuts by itself, and the fact that it's so small, I can get my card out to tap out to go when I'm using the tube on the London Underground. I can do it with one hand actually, just like that. Boom, tap. Yeah, and it's made out of Italian calf leather, so which is really premium. Leathers aren't all made equally. Italian calf leather is where it's at. It smells so good. Okay, so another Kickstarter. No, this one's actually Indiegogo, and this is a phone case from Moose or Mouse. I don't know how to pronounce it. They became really famous, really popular online for their infamous promo video where they chucked a bunch of iPhones off a crane that had their case on it. I said take my money, and thankfully the campaign was successful and I actually got a product. I say that because a lot of Kickstarter projects don't actually come to fruition, and you don't get your money back. This is indestructible, and I've had this for over 5 years now, I think. And yeah, it's literally, I've dropped my phone countless times, and my phone is perfectly intact, no scratches, no cracks, nothing. It is genuinely really, really impressive what they've done, in terms of their proprietary shock absorbent material. I don't know what they do, I don't know what they've done, but yeah, it's pretty amazing. I went for the marble backed one, the one with a marble back. This is actual genuine marble. The downside about this case is that it's quite slippery, which is probably a good thing that it's so shock absorbing, because it is quite slippery. I've dropped this. This is slip. When I'm using my phone in bed, I've lost count of how many times it slipped out of my hands and fallen on my face. The downside about this marble back is that it's really worn away and it's sort of lost its sheen, and so I think that's probably why you won't find this marble back on the second generation phone cases. But yeah, I haven't felt the need to upgrade to the second generation phone cases because, you know, this still protects my phone. Next up, a camera. Of course, I'm going to bring a camera with me every time I step out of the house. I'm a firm believer in having a camera with you at all times, because in London especially, there's always something to shoot. There's always a moment to be captured. And whenever I do, literally every single time I don't bring a camera, I see all kinds of things that I just know I would have, taken a shot of. And usually the cameras I bring with me is usually the Olympus OM1 or the Canon A1, just because of its small form factor and the fact that I can sling it over my shoulder, or it can easily go into a backpack. Now that it's summer, it's time to bring out the sunglasses. And first up, I've got these cheap sunglasses are from a brand called Mela. A couple of years back, you might have also seen them. They basically just spammed the crap out of Facebook with, I don't know, they must have spent a couple of $100,000 on ad spend. And basically I gave in to the marketing and I bought myself a pair of Mela brand sunglasses. And that actually, the reason why I got them is because they look really nice. They kind of got this vintage look, but at the same time they have polarization. And you don't find polarized lenses on sunglasses that are under at least £100. And these only cost me £16. They were 50% off. And it was quite timely when I bought them, because I was sick and tired. At that point, I was sick and tired of losing my Ray-Bans. Up until that point, I had lost maybe 4 or 5 different pairs of Ray-Bans. And I thought to myself, why am I spending absurd amounts of money on something that I'm just going to lose, that I know I'm going to lose? It was perfect timing that these ads came up on my feed, because I was looking for a cheap pair of sunglasses that I didn't care about losing and that had polarized lenses. And this is exactly it. So if you don't know what polarized lenses are, it basically cuts out the glare. I think if you've ever used a pair of sunglasses that didn't have polarization and the pair that did have polarization, it's you can't go back. Once you go polarized, you can't go back. They're not the best polarized lenses, it's not the greatest, but it's enough. And for £16, like polarized lenses for £16, I don't know if you guys knew this, but sunglasses, basically every designer sunglass brand ever, are all made in one factory in Italy, and they literally cost about a few dollars to make. And and what's a cheap pair of designer sunglasses? What's considered affordable, or like the base price is something like $100, minimum. And they literally cost nothing to make. It's literally mostly plastic. After finding that out, I was like, there's no way I'm going to spend another £150 or whatever it is on another pair of Ray-Bans. Now, having said that, I do have an expensive pair of sunglasses, and this is from a company called Rove. They came out there again. This is another Kickstarter brand, and again, I was very fortunate in that this Kickstarter brand actually came to fruition. They actually came good on the products, and the reason why I got these is because, one, they fold. Mainly it's because they fold. Like, how cool is that? Like, they fold away. Like, boom. I just thought that was the coolest thing. It folds away, and they come with a little really nice carrying sleeve, and the carrying sleeve is also made out of genuine leather, really premium leather. It's even got like that wax edge around the sleeve, so it's got that luxurious wax finish. And these are made out of I'm not sure what the metal is, but it's like, I think it might be titanium or something, but it's flexible. So you see it's flexible, one, so that it's foldable, and two, so that it's shock absorbing. So they're really strong, despite the fact that they're literally like the thickness of like a card. Like, I don't know if you guys can really see that, but they are absolutely razor thin. They're literally the thickness of a credit card. I just love the look of them. I think they look pretty sick. So I would wear these sunglasses where I'm going somewhere quite fancy, maybe a nice restaurant, and we might be sitting in a nice garden area or going to a nice garden party. So I'm trying to show off and make it seem like I have greater fashion sense than I actually do. Bit pricey, but I definitely think these are worth it because of the fact that they are made out of premium luxury sort of materials, superb build quality, and it's just kind of novel, the fact that they fold away really nicely and compact. Lastly, this product, key carabiner. So when I realized that I had my nice beautiful leather wallet and my beautiful marble case, you know, I had to think to myself, where am I going to put my keys? I keep both these in my pockets, but if I put my keys in either of these pockets, then I'm going to scratch the shite out of them. And what is the point of buying really nice stuff if you're just going to let your keys scratch the shite out of them? If I put two of them into one pocket, then that's just too bulky. It looks weird in my trousers. I was faced with a bit of dilemma, like how am I going to carry my keys without scratching all my nice little items? The power of Facebook ads and the power of iPhone listening in to my inner thoughts. I was shown an advert for this product. It's from a company called Orbit Key. Basically, it's just a nice little key fob, a nice little key carabiner, and just to hold your keys. You know, I remember back in the day carrying a wallet attached to a chain that was then attached to your belt was like the coolest thing, but I want something smaller than that. When this came about, I was like, yes, this is exactly what I need. This is also made out of stainless steel. The metal carabiner is made out of stainless steel. The leather loop is made out of really sturdy leather, and it's just all metal and really nice materials. It carries all my keys nicely. It attaches to my belt loop really easily, so I have quick access to my keys really quickly, and it's perfect for cycling as well, because you know, when you cycle and you want to lock your bike up, it's really annoying having to rummage into your, you know, take your bag off, rummage around in your bag, get the key out, lock your bike up, sling your bag over. Having my keys quickly accessible on my belt loop, I just save a lot of time having my keys quickly accessible on my person. A multi-tool from the same company is a bottle opener, nail file, flathead screwdriver. It's even got like a couple of holes for different I think it's like for different size Allen, different size nuts. Not that I ever use it. Anyway guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed that. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, comment something nice down below. If you don't know how we do things around here, I upload to the channel twice a week. That's right, twice a week. To all the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. It means a lot. Follow me on Instagram at Zain Shoots Film. Check out my portfolio at zainreasons.com. With all that said and done, keep learning, keep shooting. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.